Southern wine that needs just a little bit of salt. You got to admit that's pretty. Oh, wait a minute. You know I forgot the most important thing? Yeah. Oh, it's looking good. I guarantee that's a fine wine. Oh, boy. Hello there, I'm Justin Wilson. And whenever somebody comes up with a new contraption that makes cooking easier or more interesting, you can bet that I will be one of the first to try it. So when plastic cooking bags were invented and a friend told me they'd reduce cooking time by about a third, well, I started experimenting and I liked it. Not only does it take less time, but the meats taste better too. It's a very good way to cook and I still do it. Looking back on this show, which I made more than 20 years ago for Mississippi Educational TV, I am reminded of Catahoula dogs. It is a wonderful breed of dog that became Louisiana's official state dog. I can tell you these dogs are very great dogs. They work as hog and cattle dogs. They are also good watchdogs and very loyal, and they can be gentle or mean depending on the way you train them. They are hard-headed but smart. I remember one that saved my little grandson from going out in the road where he might have been hurt. The dog just got between him and the road and gently nudged him back to safety all the time. Hi, y'all are. I'm glad for you to see me, I guarantee. You know, you always hear how a man or people like to his meat and potato. Well, me, I like them meat and potatoes too. Us Cajuns like that. We like it Cajun style, even better, you know, 'cause it's more better. We're gonna cook a pot roast and all kind of stuff on that. But before I did that, I got to tell a story what I meant to tell the other day, and I just ain't did it. This pot roast we're gonna cook it called magnifique. Pot roast magnifique. That means magnificent in Francais, in French, in Cajun French too. The song is magnifique. They did that because they didn't know how to say it. And the other thing we're gonna cook today is potatoes au gratin au vin. That means potatoes au gratin with wine. Pomme de terre au gratin au vin, or patate. But the story I want to tell you, it's about meat, but in an indirect way. I got a friend named Travis Lobel who's got a chicken farm, great big chicken farm, I guarantee. But when he started out, it wasn't big, no. So what he do is he started with just a few chicken, and they haul up there, and he built a blackstop road by his house. And the automobile go by there, zoom, 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 just fast all the time. And they kill all his chicken. So he called the state police. Captain Walker was there, along with Sergeant Melanson, and at that time, Joe Green was there too, Sergeant Joe Green. He called and said, look, you got to do something about all these people going by here so fast and kill my chicken. You got to put a sign up or something. So they put a sign up there. Plant entrant, slow. Zoom, 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 zoom. They speed up more than they had before. Said, all right. He called them. Old Travis called them every day. Not once a day, no, at least 30 times. You got to do something about this. So they come out there, all right, we'll put another sign up. They put a sign up there, slow, cheering at play. Zoom, 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 zoom. They speed them up more. He said, look, he called and said, look, you mind if I put my own sign up? They said, go ahead, because he'd been calling them 50 times a day about them signs, at least. Just put your own sign. It's all right with us. Just don't bother us some more. Captain Walker told him that. So he don't call him some more. You don't hear from him for about 30 days. And Captain Walker asked Sergeant Joe Green and Sergeant Warren Melanson, said, you hear from that fellow Lobel about his chicken? He said, no. He said he's going to put his own sign up. They try to get him on the phone. He don't answer the phone. They said, we got to go see what kind of sign that is. So they get in the automobile, all three of them, in a petroleum car. And they go out there and pass by Travis Lobel's chicken farm at Springfield, Louisiana. And there's a great big sign. 4x8, 4x8, that'd make 8x8 sign they got up there. Slow, nudist colony. Now, today we're going to haul off here and cook a pot roast magnifique. And that's the reason I named it that is because it is magnificent. And we got the whole dinner going to be cooked in this one pot with a bag. We're going to put it in a bag because it'll make it more easy to cook and it'll keep the meat more juicy too, I guarantee. Let's see if I can find everything here. Yes, sir, there it is. Patat. They call it in South Louisiana pomme de terre in French, potato in English. You notice I got them potato in water? That's on purpose, yeah. Because if you don't, they'll turn brown. You don't want that to happen, no. You want that to stay just like that, real pretty and white. Now, let's see if I can find the pot roast. There it is. Whoo! Boy, that's pretty, huh? That's a chuck. A chuck roast is what that is. Now, we got a pan down here. We got a bag on that. Let me took the bag, and first of all, just in case the bag broke itself, I'm going to spray that with some Pam. That Pam will really keep that from getting stuck bad. Got to shook it. Spray them pan real good with that, because we don't want to have, when we got to clean that up, that's bad. And I have to do my own cleaning up, too. And that's bad. Put that Pam down there. Get this bag over here. Now, in this bag, you always put some flour. There's two reasons. One, from a safety standpoint, it helps keep it from explode. Never cook anything over, I say 350 degrees. I got to go check that oven and see what I got it on right this minute to be sure I don't got no more than that. But what I'm going to do before I did that, I'm going to shook this up so it'll cover up real good. Shook them back. Whew. Oh, man. Got that there like that. I'm going to spread that flour. But let me go check my oven. 350. Exact 350. All right? Now, I'm going to stuff this roast with some garlic, hot pepper, and green onion. Put these down here where I can get at them. Now, I got that. Right where I want it. I got a little knife right here. Sharp. Punch a hole. Don't go all the way through, no, because I'm going to turn it over and did the same thing. Put them garlic down in there. Whoo! Got a little cayenne pepper. Put them down in there, too. Cut them off. Put a little green onion down in there with that. Whoo, man, you talk about good. Now, that's good. Punch a hole on it. Whoop, where you at there, hole? There we go. Put a hole there. Put garlic on them hole. Put them down in there real good. Onion down in there, too. Cut them off. You think I'm going to leave that pepper out? You wrong. Put them pepper down in there. Chop off a little piece and put them in there. Put that pepper down in there good. Put another hole down here. Nope, there's a bone there. That's just right there. Put them garlic on that. 2 pieces in there. And I got 2 kind of pepper. This is a hot wax pepper. I'm going to put that down in there. Put that down in there, and then just a little piece of onion to be sure we got some onion. That onion too big, we put one that's more small on the side with them garlic down in there so it'll look good. Got that there. Punch a hole. Put the garlic on that. Put them onion down in there. And I got a piece of pepper I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put all that onion in there. Might just well give up and get on in the hole. Now, got that there. Put them pepper. Now, it's not hot except around where the pepper is, that's all. Put that down in there. Get them garlic, how you call. Put that there. Put pepper right with it. Oh, that's good meat. So tender, that meat's so tender. I guarantee. Put that down in there. And we're going to get a little onion and put on there, too. Let's get a smaller one. There's one right there. Put them onion in there like that. Yeah, nice place for a little piece of garlic. Yeah, right down next to the bone. Put them onion in there too. And a little piece of hot pepper. Put that on there. Whoo, boy. Now that's pretty, yeah. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna salt and pepper this side, and then I'm gonna turn it over and do the same thing to the other side. That's red pepper. Not much, just a little. Whew, boy. There's not much, no. A little salt on that. Just salt a little. But you're only gonna pat them salt on there real good. Where them hole are, put a little more salt so it'll go in. Got that there like that. Now I'm gonna turn them over. Oh boy, that's pretty meat, yeah. In the place right here, I don't have a piece of garlic, I know, 'cause I looked. Put them there. Put the hot pepper on there. Put the onion on there. Get in there, onion. Don't be messing around with old juice thing. You might just well give up and go on in there. Got it? Now, right here, I know I don't got some garlic. Put one there. See, I remember from the other side what I don't put in there, you know. Get it out of the way there so you can see what I'm doing. The none right there. I'm gonna put some hot pepper in there too. Don't worry none. Right there, hot pepper. Right there, hot pepper. And that's most enough of them hot pepper. Put a little onion in there with it too. And right there. And right there. That's down to the bone. No use in trying to put anything on that. So what I'm gonna do, put this back on here because I don't need some more of that. Put this back over there too. Out of my way. Now what I'm gonna do is salt and pepper this too. See that? Got them going. I have to go wash my hand after this too, I guarantee. Man, you scratch your eye with them hot pepper on your hand, it's just too bad. Now I'm gonna put this on them bag, spread the flour in the bottom so it won't be in one spot, no. Put this beautiful piece of meat, that is a pretty piece of meat too, on them bag. And then I'm gonna close the bag up after I get everything else in here. It's just barely gonna fit, and it just does. Yeah, gonna make him fit. Now we got him. Now, in here, I got to put something else. I got to put potato. Woo. Put them in there. And the recipe calls for as many potatoes you can put on there. That's what you did. But you don't want this, you do not want this thing to haul off there and run over the side. You don't want that to happen, no. If you want to, you can put onion in there too. We're gonna put this pound of mushroom while I'm up. You can put onions in there. Ooh-wee. That's pretty, yeah. I'm gonna put them carrot, them how you call a carrot. We call it carrot down where I live. And carrot in there. I'm gonna tell you something, that hot pepper's getting to my hands too. Those carrots, all we did was peel the carrots. Gonna leave them whole. Just like that, put them on there. Got it on there. And these shallots are pretty. We might just well put them in there too. What in the world? They look good. Don't that look pretty? I guarantee it does. Now we got some 2 tablespoonfuls of Lee and Perrin. I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do, just put this in, guess what? Sauteing wine, yeah. Put 2 tablespoons in there. Just like that. Don't need no more hot pepper. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna put a little more salt on that because you got some more vegetable in there, and you got to put a little more salt on them vegetable because they take up them salt. Yeah, measure that real careful. And then you pour the wine and the Lee and Perrin over the whole doggone mess and tie up the bag as soon as I go wash my hand. Oh, that's pretty, yeah. Tie up them bag with a tie. There the tie is. and punch some hole on the bag. An even dozen hole I'm gonna put on this bag, 'cause I don't want nothing to be bad about it. Don't want to explode. That's what it'll do if you don't got them hole. I'll tell you that for true. Whew, my hand is burning from hot pepper. I'm gonna go get that off my hand in just another little second or two. Before I even put this in the oven, I'm gonna go get it off my hand. Get the little tire to work itself, and it's doing it. It's gonna work itself. Tie it tight. Excuse me just 1 minute while I get my hand washed. No. Boy, I tell you, you clean catfish and crab and shrimp and you get them little thin hole in your hand and hot pepper and salt get in there, you know about it fast. No, mean. No, that's much more better, I guarantee. Got that? Now to punch the hole in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give it to you both ways. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven with 350 degrees, no more. Put this on here and let it cook for about, well, it depends on how you like your meat, actually. I'm gonna let that cook about 3 or 2 hours. You see, I had some potato left over. I didn't have room for them. That's how come I got them left over. Didn't want to crowd them bag, no. I'm gonna get this out of my way because I'm gonna put something else up here in just about another second or two. 1 more minute, sir. Hold yourself steady. Now, my dog, Shine, that's my dog name, it means dog in French. If he smelled that, he would be right on top of it before me I had a chance to tell him it ain't done yet. I guarantee. He'd just get after that old Shine would. Now, I'm gonna make something else for you in just a minute. But before I do, I'm gonna tell you a story. You know, when I mentioned my dog Shine, he's a Catahoula. That's Louisiana's own breed of dog. He got blue eyes and he got 6 colors. He needs something else. And I got a friend named Gordon Martin. You'd call Gordon Martin, not knowing no better. And he's sheriff of St. James Parish between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, Louisiana. And the Mississippi River cut the parish right square in half. And last year, Gordon was running for re-election. He was sitting in the lobby of the courthouse in Convent, relaxing himself. And on the floor by the side of his chair lay a great big Louisiana Catahoula hound dog. And I want to tell you something, they born mean. You got to taught them how to be good. And a fella come walking in there, and old Gordon shook his hand with all his constitutes when they come by. Fella come walking in and say, "Hi, Sheriff, how you are?" Sheriff Martin said, "Just fine. I'm glad for you to see me. How about you?" He said, "Real good. How's your family?" "Real good." He said, "Sheriff, does your dog bite, huh?" Sheriff Martin said, "You know I wouldn't have a dog who would bite." He reached down to pet that dog, and yow! He most bit his hand off. Well, they rushed around there and give him first aid. Man, OSHA made him learn how to do that. They gave him first aid, and he come back in and said, "Sheriff, I thought you told me your dog don't bite." Sheriff Martin said, "My dog don't bite." He said, "The hell he don't. Look at my hand." Sheriff Martin said, "That ain't my dog." Let's see, get this fixed right for you. Now, we're gonna spray this pan first with a little pan, and then I'm gonna put some olive oil on it. That's what I'm gonna do. But this help clean that pan better. That's what I'm interested in. We're gonna make potatoes au gratin au vin. That's potatoes au gratin with wine. First of all, we're gonna put some olive oil in the bottom because it tastes good. Number 1. Number 2, you want to grease the bottom a little bit too. And then we're going to run it around in this casserole dish real good. Run it around in there. Even get some on the side, as much as we possibly could. See? Now, get that. That smells good already. Whew, now I got some potato cut up. And you see, I got them under water yet. I'll keep them under the water so it won't get bad in color, brown, ugly looking. I'm going to put a layer of potato, sliced thin. Put them layer in there, not like potato chip, no, but a little bit thicker. Put a layer of potato until I get this thing where I can be enough. Notice how I turn that around so it'll come out even? That's what you call being a good cook. Then you put a layer of onion, sliced thin. Nice onion, sliced real thin and nice. Put it on top of them potato, and boy, I'll tell you, it all good. Whoo, wait till I get through with this. Them onion kind of open your sciences up pretty good. Get them onion on there, like I'm dealing cards. You notice that? Get that and playing bourrée with onion ring. That's something. Man. Now I'm going to put a little salt and pepper on this. I sometimes put it on before the cheese, sometimes after. Right now I'm going to put it on before this time. Look at that. And you got to watch your salt when you're cooking with cheese. Now I use 3 kinds of cheeses. First of all, I'm going to put some Swiss cheese on this. Put a layer of little Swiss cheese on this. Then Romana, this is Romana cheese. Put a layer of that. Put that good on there. Oh, man. Whew. The secret of a good au gratin is plenty of cheese. Put it on there. Think I'm going to waste you. You wrong. Now, this is good old Americano rat cheese we put on here. Some people call it cheddar. I don't know what they mean by that cheddar, but that's rat cheese to me. And you put, there's 4 cups. I think I got 4 cups of American cheese, 2 cups of Romana, 1 cup of Swift cheese. S-W-I-S-S, Swift cheese. Want plenty of cheese on that to make it good. Now, another layer of potato, deal them card. Get them on there. I guarantee that's pretty, yeah, huh? Woo, and tastes good. People told me one time, say, you cook it with wine? Or I said, I guarantee this. How come with wine? I said, because it tastes more better than with milk. That's how come with wine. Ain't no better reason I know of. It tastes better than that, you know. Deal them cards as you stand. Put them on there. Yeah. Come on, patat. Yeah. And a layer of them twin bed inventioners. Get them on there. That's what I call them all the time. Because that's what they are. Oh, man, that's going to be fine, yeah. Put that on there like that, some more. Come on, onion. Spread out that nice and neat. Oh, that's pretty, huh? I guarantee that is. Put that on there like that. I'm going to have a couple of onions left over. Put that on a hamburger sometime when I don't want nothing else to eat, you know, and there ain't nothing wrong with them hamburgers, I guarantee. I salt and pepper them good. Red pepper and salt. Put them cheese, some more. Add them Swiss cheese. Put that on there. Put them Parmesan on there like that. Now, this is Romana. This happens to be Romana, not Parmesan. Put this on here like this. Ooh, you kidding? That's pretty. Good cheese. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit right there and put this in that oven I got hot in at 375 degrees. Preheated oven, that's what it is. Put that on that oven. I'm going to have to go rinse my hand. I think maybe I can wipe that off. Now, here we go. This heavy air. Whoo. This is preheated at 375 degrees. You put that in there. In about an hour or maybe a little bit more, it's going to be dead. Now, right now, though, I'm going to put myself down at this table. After I slice just a little bit of this pot roast, you notice how I got some of that cook already? Ha, ha. Yeah, I just played a sneaky trick on you. Just slice a little bit of this roast off. Now, what I do is I let that cool a little bit before I slice it, because if you don't let that cool a little bit, whoo, you never get it sliced. Now, over here, I got patat, carrot, mushroom, And I cook a little onion on this one. I decided not to put a cooked green onion on this one instead of this kind. Because the onion, now, to go with this, I got a little rice. You know, us Cajun got to have a little rice. Even on a hamburger, if possible. We'll get them right. And right here, I got a little au gratin. Au vin. That look good, yeah. Come out of there. Now, that's right. Put that there. Put a little gravy right here like this. Whoo, man, that's from the roast. That roast make its own gravy. Don't that fine? Oh, let me sit myself down here and have my enjoys trying this just the least little bit. Pour myself a little wine. You know, I got a friend what's got a little boy cheering. And that little boy cheering just started school last year. 6-year-old, first time to go to school. And he went to school the first day. Brought himself home. The next morning, his mama woke him up. He said, Mama, how come you don't let me sleep late? 'Cause I played hard yesterday and I'm tired. She said, you got to go to school. He looked at her and said, I done been, I guarantee. You know, this is so fine. Oh, yeah. This is real fine.